See, I decided to come down to the river because I was looking for this. What is this? Well, it's just a bunch of rocks, right? A lot of this is magnetite or hematite, laminite, a mixture of iron ore. And it's scattered everywhere here. And now you might be thinking, well, why does that matter? Like, so what? Well, let me extrapolate this for you. The sword-making traditions of Japan started out as very much a copy of the Chinese sword-making tradition. Now, I'm extrapolating again, so take what I'm about to say a little bit with a grain of salt, but I'm more just looking at how history has kind of put it. And if I'm wrong, please let me know. But when they broke away from the empire, ore is not really like super easy to find in Japan, iron-wise. And so you start to ask yourself these questions. Like, for me, as a kid growing up in the mid 90s, and I grew up with a mom who was very into action movies, like super into action movies. Not only that, but she loved horror. And so I very much got a schooling of that growing up. And so, you know, you hear all these mythical things about Japanese, you know, steel, samurai swords and such. Like, they're almost mystical in the way they're talked about. And don't get me wrong, they're awesome. That's why I'm on this tangent. But for a person like me who's a science nerd, you start asking yourself a question. Like, okay, how did they make these swords, right? And so this is where I'm kind of coming back around to it, where I was giving you the history first, kind of on purpose, so you'll know where I'm going. So I'm looking up, like, okay, how are these swords made? Because it's just awesome to figure out. And you find out, oh, well, there's a lot of iron sand in Japan. And